Hello. Okie dokie. Give it a couple minutes and I think that we'll go ahead and end. Not sure what happened, so. Well, hello guys, how are you? You're totally hiding Bigfoots in thumbnails. I want to see that, Denny. I'm not feeling 100% tonight, so I don't know how long this is going to be. Just feels super nauseous, and I just don't feel fantastic. So, anywho, so how was everybody's week? That's right, Bigfoot might come get him. That would be funny, actually. So, for those who don't know, Denny at Kentucky X-Files there has a podcast. So, and he has been exploring Sasquatch. So, thank you, Susan. I appreciate it. I don't know what my deal is. I really don't. So, I agree, Kat. I don't feel like I got anything done this week either. So, hello, Ben's Over Acres. How is the weather up near Fort Dodge? Because it is super cold and windy here, I think. Well, I know it's super windy, but I mean, it's cold. I got this crazy hair today. Like, I actually had it up all day long and I just straightened it and it's a hot mess. So, anywho, yeah, no, I've not been getting rain. We did, let's see, what day was that? Maybe on Thursday? We got some rain. I don't remember. We did one day last week. We didn't get a ton. I don't remember what day it was. So yeah, it does feel like it does make you feel pretty shitty. So um, Susan, where are you at? Oh, in Mississippi. Okay. I could see that. Like I could see that happening. Oh, beautiful. I would love, love, love to be in 80 degrees because it's literally like I think we hit 57. Yeah, I want to say we hit 57. Yep. Yay. Oh, you're in Louisiana? Well, Mississippi and Louisiana are very close, obviously. So I have a timber, but no squatch live in it. Boo. I would like that. That would be cool. Yeah, I agree. It's been windy and wild in Iowa, so I think the whole state is windy and wild. So, hello, Terry Lynn. Yeah, we are actually starting. We've got a lot of buds going right now. My lilac bushes, I noticed they were budding, but I actually noticed the the flower head bud on in the leaves as well. So I was like, "Woo, yay!" um, and then we are in a high pollen alert, uh, warning, whatever you want to call it, and that is because the maples. Let's see, the maple, elm, and I think linwood. I want to say it's linwood, but I could be wrong. So, oh, nice. I wondered about growing muscadines. So, at least up here. I mean, I'm zone 5, so it's crazy because what my zone 5 is, a friend of mine who lives in New York, her zone 5 is not the same. That is true. That is so true. It's really hard to get anything done because we just don't have a lot of good weather right now. And because it's super windy or it's super cold or we get the rain or what have you. So, yeah. Hi, Gary. How are you, honey? Um, well, I'm glad that you took a break to eat and watch me. um, I'll be honest with you. I've never had a muscadine grape. I've never had one. I'm sure I've had it in wine, but I don't know of anyone that has grown muscadines around me as I grew up. So, um, grow them in flower pots. Okay. Well, yeah, I'd love to try. I just obviously, I haven't done that. Um, so I need to go out and prune my raspberry canes. It is time to prune those, and it is time to cut back the rose bushes, the old canes on the rose bushes too. So thanks, Denny. Um, so this week, the only things I've really gotten done are T-shirts. I have completed a few orders, and I was so upset because on Thursday, I think it was, or yeah, um, I had actually made up 9 shirts and sent them off to the customer, and I was waiting for the rest of his shirts to come in so I could, to do those. And he gets them and he's like, yeah, so I put the logo up on the left, shoulder, and it went up too high. I'm like, crap. So I had to reorder all of those shirts again. And they were supposed to have been here today, but I guess probably tomorrow. Yeah, I will, Susan. I'll check into the muscadines. That would, I would think that Baker Creek probably has them. I don't know if Seed Saver Exchange would have them here in Iowa. So, but I certainly would. I certainly can look into that. So I'm having to redo 9 shirts. Well, 8 because I got an extra one of the last time. So, and then now he's like, well, I want you to do all my shirts. He's like, I like the quality, and I like its comfort. It's really, they're really comfortable shirts and the whole 9 yards. So, I think that, Denny, you want to be a guest on Mandy Monday? So yeah, Denny and I we're gonna, I think, come up with some ideas for shirts to cut out and heat press. So that will be fun. We've decided that we've got some stuff in the works, I think. Yeah, I think we do. I think we've got some funny videos and at least thumbnails. Hell yeah, it is gonna get weird. Bigfoot footprint. I probably could make you that. That would be cool. So I'm actually going to put on a t-shirt. I run on coffee and chaos because I do. And then I think maybe underneath and in parentheses, and Captain Morgan. Because I like my Captain. I am not drinking my Captain tonight. My stomach is too upset for that. So yeah, definitely not drinking it tonight. In fact, I thought maybe my issues today were because I hadn't had enough caffeine, but no, my stomach is just, I don't know. And it just hit me out of nowhere. So yeah, I woke up actually this morning. I had, I'd slept on my neck wrong, I think. And so I think that, that could have something to do with it. And the weather, the pressure changes and stuff really affect my migraines. So I could be gearing up for a really big migraine. I don't know. Yeah, I think the shirts are going to be freaking awesome. And I have to find you a pair of yoga pants, Denny. We've got to find you a pair of yoga pants because it's going to say juicy right across the ass for you. Kat has told me do not encourage him, but I can't help it. It's too funny. I tried to eat some toast, but no, it didn't work. Okay, well, mommy's on her way, so. And the stupid paddle is still not stupid more. Okay. So that was my grandson. He's upset because the PS3 or PS4 paddle controller is not working right. So yes, juicy. So anywho, okay. Ghost. Oh, never mind. It's a child. Yeah, I know. False alarm, right? It could be a ghost. You never know. I wouldn't put anything past what's going on here. So, yeah, if you guys don't know, okay, I'm busy. You can't keep walking in here and opening the door. So wait until Opa comes out and he can help you. Would you like to come in and say hello to everyone? Hi. Okay. The paddle won't work. The paddle won't work. Stupid. Okay. And also, I did not break it. You did not break it. Okay. No, I don't know why. I don't know either. I know, right, Denny? Shit. So, his podcast, I listen to it on Spotify. So, um, if you have Spotify, get on there and listen to it. Now the first guest he had on, like you guys went for like over 2 hours, dude. So it was crazy, and we're getting into possibly getting more stuff, like more beings to investigate and talk about. So that's pretty cool. Anywho, oh yeah, my stomach's just like, ooh, heck no, lady. It was nuts. It was long. It was really long. So tomorrow we are moving. Hi, Deb. Tomorrow we are moving our oldest daughter into her duplex, I guess it is. And so we're picking up the moving trailer at 7 a.m. and she states she has everything packed. I told her you better, because we are not doing this stuff. So UFO, yeah, that would be cool. Like I am super seriously interested in that stuff, and I I had to ask because Denny is such a goofball. So I had to ask, are you seriously doing this, or is this something that, like you're doing kind of as a joke? And he's like, no, I'm serious about it. I'm like, okay, cool. I just want to make sure, because sometimes it's hard to tell with you. So, I just think that there has to be more than us. I mean, there's more than humans and animals. So, yeah, right. Area 51 is a thing. It truly is a true thing, like, so why would you be so naive to think that we are the only thing here in the universe? Like, and no. So you are random, but I love you anyway. uh, you I'm dead serious. I was talking to Tony about it, and we're trying to figure out a good time that we can get some of the stuff done in the Airstream. Hello, Nat. So see if we can get stuff fixed in the Airstream, so we can get it hauling, so we can come out and visit for a week, because seriously, it would be fun. We are actually planning for, I think we're going to do it Father's Day weekend. It might be the weekend after, but I think we're going to do it Father's Day weekend. We're going to have an open house. Okay, it's bug season in my house for whatever reason. Seriously. I planted some seeds. Believe it or not, I planted some seeds finally. And I had actually sterilized the soil with boiling water, and then I baked the soil for like an hour per pan, 13x9 cake pan. And I still have gnats coming out of it. So I'm probably going to have to scrap it and start over with new soil. Oh, you'll be moving to Texas in June. How cool. My dad lives in Texas. So my dad and stepmom live in Texas. They live about an hour 15 from Austin. So southeast of Austin, I believe. Stop and think about it. Yeah, I'm thinking that it's southeast of Austin. So, yeah, it will be fun. It'll be super fun, Denny. I'm trying to think of what the actual place is. It's an hour 15. I know it's an hour and 15 minutes because it takes him an hour and 15 minutes to drive to work every day and home. Oh, a ranch in Newton County. Cool. I don't know Texas all that well, so yeah, I can't really be of help. But a ranch, that's awesome. So what will you be doing on the ranch? Will you be doing, will you be raising cattle or sheep, or probably not sheep, but will you be raising cattle and stuff? So tomorrow we'll be moving Kennedy, our daughter. Then on Wednesday, I've got so much city business I need to get done. I have so many phone calls to make and all that fun stuff. So I gotta get with this. I gotta get a call into the city attorney and all that stuff. So 2 miles from Sabine River, cows, horse, hog, orchard garden. Awesome. And chickens. Yay. I was actually looking at chickens. So I am super proud of myself. And we went to our local farm store. They had some chicks, and I did pretty good. It's like I did really well with not walking out with a box full of baby chicks. But I was so close. I literally was this close to walking out with their last 2 runner ducks they had. I'm like, no, you don't need them. You can't have them. You don't have and my husband's like, oh, you don't have the infrastructure for them. Where are you going to put them anyway? I'm like, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Like, they got to live in a brooder for a while anyway. So, yeah, I was depressed when I walked out without them, but oh my God, 199 acres. That's freaking amazing. I would love, love, love that. Wow. Terry Lynn. So be proud, be proud. However, I was looking up, I was actually looking up chickens because I found a breed that, like, it meets everything I want in a chicken as far as looks. And they're called sultans. And they've got white, blue, and black, I think. And I'm really, really, really resisting the urge to buy them. But I happened to get on Murray McMurray Hatchery, and they don't have any females left. So I'm like, oh, ugh. So it's probably a good thing that I couldn't, because I want one roux and about probably three hens so that I can breed them. But I also don't have an incubator yet, so that's probably a good thing, because I'm so close to saying maybe I need to just invest in a brooder, or not in a brooder, in an incubator. So, hi Peanuts, how are you? Yes, you will have fun, Susan. You had to rescue the 4 chicks you got from where? Hi Sherry, how are you, love? The land already has deer and turkeys. Yes, yes. My dad doesn't have a huge acreage, but he said the turkeys are crazy, and the deer. And I actually have them here, even in town. Like, we have a lot of wild turkey, so it's crazy. Hi, Darren. You're just breathing. Why's that, Nana Sherry? Oh, from Baumgars, yeah. So yeah, I know that's where I was at. I was at Baumgars in Boone. Um, mm, it was so hard. I'm like, there's only two, and they have to be a pair. uh, but I walked out without them, and I seriously like I looked at my husband. I'm like, you need to take me for ice cream. I need to console myself. So we went over to Dairy Queen and got ice cream just because I was depressed because I couldn't have the last two runner ducks. Darren, I think that you need to you need in your on your pajamas. I think that the next time you do a video in them, your onesie, I think you need to have the butt flap open. Just moon the camera. You're old, that's why. We got to close up the chickens in garage and jump in the hot tub. We'll be listening. Okay. I need a hot tub. Oh, I so need a hot tub at this moment. I'm giving Denny all kinds of thumbnail ideas, and Kat's telling me no. And so I think that I really think that you should have I think you should have the butt flap open on your onesie. Just saying, like, I think that'd be hilarious. And I was gonna do the onesie challenge, and I cannot find I can't find one. So I was thinking, do I get one that's like a unicorn or something of that nature, kind of an adult onesie pajama character. And because I can't find them, just plain onesie pajamas anymore. just tell her that I said it's okay. She'll probably just giggle at me. Because it would be hilarious. I mean, what could you put what could you put under there though? So you wouldn't necessarily have to, like, you could put like a picture of a butt. I don't know. Go with pajamas or long johns. Yeah. Um I mean, I have all kinds of pajamas, but I have some flannel PJs I could wear, but there you go, just blur it. That'll work. I couldn't find any at Walmart, Susan. That's why and I was looking on Amazon, and they're freaking crazy expensive. So it would be hilarious. I agree. So I guess I could try my flannel pajamas. Just do that. So thought about doing a blacksmithing vid, and at the end, like, see you guys later, and walk off, and then you realize I was naked the whole time. Oh my god, that would be freaking hilarious, Denny. That sexy Viking butt is mine. No way. It. I wasn't thinking of it I wasn't thinking of it on that term. I guess I didn't even think about it. Like, I just think it would be hilarious. Brigitte, you're so funny. I love you. Just blur me like Sasquatch. T-shirt idea: if you don't appreciate me while I'm blurry. Yeah, okay. I'm waiting. That would be too funny. It seriously would be hilarious. Maybe maybe I need to find a onesie with a butt flap. I put like a make those Halloween costume butts, you know, that would be hilarious. Oh. If you don't appreciate me while I'm blurry, you don't deserve me when when you're sober. I don't know. That would be, honestly, it would just be hilarious. So, um, I would, Denny, I still think you need to do the side boob. That would be funny. Yep. Oh my God. We're going to get in so much trouble. Well, yeah, we have to figure that one out. It would be funny. The side boob's easy on. Okay. Because you know Kat won't do it, and Brigitte won't do it either because she's too damn pretty. So she's very modest. I'm sure. You need to do it, girl. Yeah, so I actually saw a thumbnail and I thought, this is what people get upset about, you know, like all these people put these thumbnails and it's, you know, basically of very good looking, very well endowed and in shape people, and why people get so upset about it, I don't know, but yeah. And your point, I don't really have a point. Do I ever have a point? So hopefully we can get some more stuff done this week and filmed. I don't know. My t-shirt video actually seemed to be doing okay. I mean, it's not like blowing up kind of thing, but it's doing pretty good. I think you look and see. I think there's like 5,000 people on there bitching about the chick being almost naked or has her butt sticking out, but they still watched it. Exactly, right? Doing what I think maybe you're gonna have to be. You're like the you're super pretty girlfriend, and you need. So maybe it would be you doing the the sexy pose. That would be so funny. Those thumbs down count as views also. Yep, true. Controversy seems to do wonders for these channels. It does. I don't know though. I'm kind of on the fence with mine. You know, like I don't have I don't have the balls to do it, I guess. You know, to do stuff like that. So Deb, yes, he did. He thinks it's beautiful. So thank you. T-shirt Area 51 on back, UFO coming in for a landing. That would be funny. Maybe on the butt shelf, on my butt shelf. I missed a bit. Dog was crazy. Aw. No, I was talking about the all these thumbnails that, you know, this is what people complain about being clickbait, and I'm like, but you still watch the shit, so why do you care? Like, seriously. So I think that would be great. It'd be fun. It'd be funny. Clickbait to you know, do something like side boob and, you know, because I showed you that picture. I sent you that thumbnail in the messenger group. I just thought that would be hilarious if one of the guys did something like that. So Clickbait is like the way of the world now. It's sad. I have a theory about it. I got to tell you on Marco. All right. You got to tell me that theory. Okay, I'm good. Tell me. Jess, you came in at the wrong time, girl. Yes, side boob. So I'm not going to show the thumbnail here because I'm not going to give somebody else I guess credit. I don't know. I just think it's dumb. So yeah, we're talking about side boob. So I found this thumbnail that somebody had put their video up like a day ago, and this gal is all you can see is she's got the really short, tiny shorts on, and you see butt cheek and side boob here, and she's very fit and she's very thin and all of that stuff. And she's beautiful. She's absolutely beautiful, but it's clickbait. And this is the stuff that people get pissed off about. And that's, I think it's stupid. They complain about it, but then they still watch it. So yeah, whatever. The UFO shirt Area 51 would be big. It would be. I don't know. So, all right. Remember to pick up a roll of double-sided tape. That saves wardrobe malfunction from happening. It's a good channel till she speaks. The illusion shatters after that. Oh, Denny. Did you click on the clickbait? See, that's the problem. As people like that, they set a really bad example and set a really bad persona for others to try to fall into. And yeah, yes, absolutely, sex always sells. It does. It always sells. It's human nature, so I'm not a prude or anything like that, but yeah, I prefer intelligence, I guess. See, that's kind of what I think. And I do think that there are plenty of people out there who are absolutely gorgeous, and they are extremely intelligent people. So I don't know. I don't know why they have to put forth that dumb mentality, I guess, ignorance. It draws people the wrong kind. Yeah, it does. It does. I watched 3 to 4 vids from about 5 of them that do that same stuff. Yeah. I had 3 kids. I gained COVID weight. So clickbait on my butt won't work. Ah, yes, it will. Whatever. I've had 3 kids too. I was told, I don't know why I have a bottle of glue in my hand, because it was sitting on my desk and it's something to fiddle with, I guess. It is an age-old vice, yes. Those kind of people are usually very ugly inside. Yeah. So we did a car and bike show, and a very good friend of ours was teasing me, and he's like, you should just go ahead and take your shirt off and paint your boobs up, and just stand there, and they give you $1 for, they can squeeze one boob for Ford, one boob for Chevy. And I'm like, oh my God. I said, do you seriously? Why do I know that would work? And he's like, because when you see one boob, you want to see them all. You don't care what they look like. Oh my gosh. So. Deb, I prefer content versus container. Yeah. Yes, Xavier.
Can I draw?
Yes, you may draw. Okay, here's some paper. There's paper. And here's a pencil. Thank you. Goodbye. Shut the door. The cat is now in here. Please just go. Shut the door. He'll lay down and go to sleep. I am so sorry, you guys. Bye. I love you, Moon Pie. Okay, so. Oh, hello, War Eagle. No, you don't. Oh well, you know, it's the way it is. It's just life. Mike, I don't know. We're talking about clickbait, and yeah. What did you just come over into? Yeah, we're talking about clickbait, and I'm trying to convince Denny that he needs to do something really hilarious as clickbait, just to kind of just for a laugh, to show how freaking ridiculous people are with that shit. So in Las Vegas, maybe. Deb, I love you. Oh, that's okay, honey. I'm fine. Oh, okay. Awesome. I rule. You're convinced? That's awesome. Okay. See, that's the thing. Denny is impressionable. He's easily persuaded. Terry. I was on the phone with Terry today, and Tony had come in the house, and she asked this thing. She goes, Tony! So, anywho, yeah, Cat, I don't know how in the world you live with him. Like, seriously. I don't know how in the hell you, like, I don't know how you could get through a day without, like, dying of laughter. Seriously. It's yoga pants. Yep. Son of a bitch, I'm in. Yeah, Tony, guys like the yoga pants. Oh, okay. So big thing on TikTok now is the TikTok yoga pants, the TikTok pants. And yeah, so I went ahead, I bit, and I bought a set. So we'll see. At an older age, instead of silicone, you need to switch to helium. Right? Bring him up. Mike, yeah. We are anything but PC here. Yes, guys love the yoga pants. They do. I have two. I have three pair actually. One of yoga pants, and then two pair of, one like, I don't know. They're kind of yoga pants. They're stretchy, and they're actually insulated for winter. And then I have a pair of pink running pants that are compressioned. And Tony's just like, he's all about those. So what turned you on to homesteading? So we know what to use next time. No, gravity is not our friend. It is not our friend. Awesome, Terry. What do you mean just bust open the bags? What? So, yeah, actually what stuff that what turned me on to homesteading, or what turns me on as a homesteader? Oh my god. Jenny, share the live or I'll do something horrible in the next vid and challenge you publicly to do it also. Share it, people. Share it out. Share it out. So yeah, so actually the reason why I got into homesteading is simply because and I wouldn't say actually that it is a simpler way of life, but oh hi Vince, how are you? Lovely. I don't know that it's a simpler way of life because frankly, is it truly that much more simple? You know, people always talk about how they want to go back to the roots to much simpler times, but I don't. It's not a simple task. If you are raising your own food in any way, shape, or form, and you're trying to do the bulk of it, you have animals to take care of. You have land to take care of. You have a home to take care of. You have all of the equipment. I mean, is it really simpler? I mean, it's not. And I don't know that it's even any slower paced um, than what things are now, frankly. So, I think you have to move just as quickly, if not faster, to make sure that you get all of those things done. So I don't know that homesteading is a simpler way of life. I think it is a more rudimentary way of life, and I think that it's more true to our roots. So we are by nature. We are hunter gatherers. You know, I think that growing our own food in any way that we can and in any capacity, I think makes us all homesteaders to some degree. And I think that we can truly get back to a time where if we're not depending on, um, you know, all of the man-made chemical crap that we have, the preservatives and all that stuff, and we get back to growing our own food, I think that we can have a much better life. I think it'll be healthier. I think that you know, we could see where we actually are going to live longer, even. So, um, Brigitte, that's awesome. Yes, do it, girl. Yeah, I ordered a set. I'm getting a pair of black ones and a pair of pink ones because pink's my favorite color. So, uh, yes, it is work. Homesteading is work. It really truly is. I mean, just living is work. So, yeah, buddy. Cat's got pants that make me go dumb pretty quickly. Yeah, Tony says the same thing. I lived in a 30-foot sailboat for 10 years. Oh, wow. How cool. Oh my God. I'll bet you've got some adventures to share. That's awesome. Homesteading comes down to the fulfilling nature of being a part of workings of our food and what we can do for ourselves, opposed to the rat race where it all comes down to the bottom dollar. There's truth to that. There truly is. I think that I really do think that homesteading is it's a good way of life, but it's hard. It's not easy. I mean, I can just even look at, you know, think back on my grandparents and the way that they lived. One of my grandfathers was a big farmer, and I mean, he had over 1,000 acres in the 1980s. So if that tells you anything, he was a huge farmer. And the way that time wore on him, and it's just not an easy lifestyle. It's really not an easy lifestyle. So for those who have this grand illusion that um, putting in all of this work and all of this time and this effort is somehow very glamorous and whatnot, they really are quite disillusioned. So or delusional. So um I know, right? That Denny, that would be badass to be on a you sail to the Philippines. That's cool. Not easier, not simpler, just different. Yeah, it is. It's different, and I think it's healthier to some degree. Hi, Drops. How are you? Yeah. How many would like to homestead without electricity? I don't. I don't want to. I have no. Um, I would like to have alternative means of electricity, but I don't want to be without electricity. So, um, I think that some people have a really um, they have this honeymoon idea, that it's all daisies and whatnot, living off the grid or that is a very um, that is a very hard lifestyle of homesteading. I mean, honestly, to live off the grid, I mean, truly live off the grid. Um, where you're out and you're going to have to dig your own well and you're going to have to produce your own electricity somehow. Um, you know, there are people who are they're very in love with the idea of primitive prairie living. I'm not. I want to, I wouldn't mind being pretty well off the grid, but I can't be, I don't want to be without my internet. I don't want to be without my electricity. I don't want to be without my hot water. Um, you know, there's no reason why I should be when the stuff is available and there's technologies available as well. But you need to know what you're doing with them as well. So hello, Matilda. How are you? Thank you for joining in from New Zealand. Beautiful country over there. I would love to go see it. I absolutely would love to go there. Small scale solar as backup. That's awesome, Benz. That's awesome. I know, Terry Lynn, you do live off grid on your farm. You don't have a house. um, grew up on a dairy farm. My dad had his own meat market on our land. That's cool, though. So, yes, I know you have no signal on your phones until you get out to the highway to go into town, and then you can message me or Marco me or what have you. Yeah, see, I couldn't live like that for very long. I would probably go crazy. Because you know me, I like my hot baths. I am constantly in the bathtub. It seems like. Um, pretty much. Well, Kat and Terry Lynn both can testify to this. That I may Marco them sometimes from the bathtub, or I message them from while I'm sitting in the bathtub. I don't care. Like I don't have a hot tub to sit in, so I go sit in a hot tub, hot bathtub. So I do have off-grid solar wind as backup. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. See, and I think that is a good thing. I think that I don't want to be completely off the grid up here either. I would rather uh oh, well, okay, I will call you Josh. Hi, Josh. um Fire to heat up your water. Yes, but I don't live out in the middle of the wilderness for that. I do like my creature comforts. I'm not gonna lie. I like my creature comforts. So well, you know, sup with you, man. Hi, Buggy. No. Do I know Arabian? No, I do not. It would be a cool language to learn. But no, I do not know Arabian. So no, Victoria, sunlight baking the inside of your apartment doesn't necessarily. No, I do not know that. So. You can actually get an adapter for running your hot water solar. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that, dude. Can actually, okay. I like it for backup during power outages. Awesome. Yeah. I don't even know. Let me look here. I was about to block. I was like, what? Yeah, exactly. Well, you can. So let's do this. No, I can't do that. All right, I'm gonna have to go in. All right. I'm gonna have to go in on my studio, and it won't let me make you a mod from here, even in the even on YouTube, like in the YouTube chat. Like I can't. It won't let me do that anymore. Used to be able to. Really, dude. You're welcome here. Stop being an ass. Everybody is welcome here. Seriously. I just ask that you be kind. That's all you have to do. All right, so sorry, guys. He said, imagine it's a millennial. Yeah, okay. Anywho, I don't, why? Why do you have to do that? You can be here, you can have fun, you can talk. Don't be an asshole. That's all I ask. Be kind. It is annoying, quite annoying. So, yeah, it is. It is very pointless. I agree. I totally agree. Now I don't even know what I'm doing. Jeez. So, yeah. All right. You think that I'm on the live chat page? Well, yeah. So I have another tab up, and I have my YouTube channel up, and then I obviously have my my StreamYard up. So, so weird thing. I go to set up. If I go to set up, oh, excuse me. If I go to set up a live chat in my YouTube studio, Oh, War Eagle, good night. And good luck. I hope you have a bounty in your traps, darling. Yes, that would be wonderful. So I go into YouTube Studio to try to set up a live chat, and I can't. It's saying that I can't because my camera is being used by another application, which doesn't make any sense. So, yeah. Anywho. Victoria. Okay, don't spam anymore. Seriously, you're welcome here. Everyone is welcome. Just don't be a jerk. That's all I ask. I don't have any problems. Everyone is welcome. Truly. All right, so anywho. Solar. I would like to go solar, but it's expensive to get into, at least with just the whole setup, like the panels. Like if you can piece it together, it's great, but then you've got the trouble of maintaining it, and I'm not I am not well versed in that kind of stuff. Technology and yeah, we are not really all that great of friends. So yeah, batteries are super expensive because you have to buy the I mean, if you're doing it pretty rudimentary, from my understanding, the deep cycle marine batteries is what you need to go with. I haven't done a ton of research into it because I just, I really cannot afford, to the scale that we would need to run this entire uh, homestead. I couldn't, like, there's no way I just couldn't do it. So can you deep fry some cheese? No. Well, I mean, you can, but I wanted to go solar, but man, it takes a long time to get the investment back. Yeah. So, our power company will offer a rebate, but I mean, you have to pay for it all up front. And so it doesn't really do, no, dude, you're gonna get axed. Keep it up. Be nice. Just bought 2 Life PO4 batteries. Cost me $900. Holy shit, man! See, that's what I'm saying. Is that really, like? I don't know. I don't think the solar panels are probably. They aren't the expensive part. So that's a lot of damn money for batteries. My friend sells solar panels, and he can hook you up where you sell the electricity to others. Well, now see, our electric company can do that. So if I were to put in solar, I would, whatever excess that we would produce, we could actually sell back to the electric company. Is how that works. So. I have a passive solar heating panel on my house. That helps in the winter. Cool. Okay, please don't spam. My hammer was reared and ready. Lithium iron phosphate battery is what Life PO4 batteries. Oh, okay. Yeah, again, I'm not well versed on that, obviously. I mean, I could talk meds with you. Being a nurse, I know pharmaceuticals pretty well, but that's kind of stuff. Like if it's healthcare related, I'm pretty on top of it. Like I can tell you, I know quite a lot about it. Not an expert, obviously. You're cracking up on it. Anyway, all right. Yeah, that's a trap selling back to the electrical company. Like a friend in California, he can only get credit to use electricity off the grid. He can't get cash for it. Right. And that's about what it is here too, I think. You don't actually get cash back. It's money off of your electric bill. And so, and honestly, we're in an area that we wouldn't be able to produce enough that we would actually make money or even have a free bill every month. We're still going to have some sort of a service charge or any of that stuff. So, it's just, I don't know. I think that it'd be worth it. I do, because I think that anything that you can do to decrease your costs is a great thing. But if you don't know exactly what you're doing with it, is it really worth it? So, energy panel solar is but stupid, regulated and taxed by the city. They make it almost impossible to afford setup or save money. Yeah. Stuffing bags to get an order to keep a hammer out. Hi, Emma. How are you? I'm really nauseated tonight. I don't know what my deal is. I have been, and I don't know. Yeah, I can't say that I would like to get up in the middle of the night either if the power goes out. So, Nevada, last time I checked, charges you 3 times the normal rate if you need power off the grid. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Yeah, Omaha definitely doesn't want you to compete. They are Mid-American out there. And guess who that is run by? Old Daddy Warbucks himself, Warren Buffett. He's a shareholder at least. So, and Warren Buffett is an Omaha, Nebraska native, born and raised, and made his millions. He also owns stake in Berkshire Hathaway, which owns a shit ton of real estate and controls a shit ton of real estate. Yeah, he's he was smart with money, but I'll just leave it at that. All right, night, Denny. Love you, man. Thanks. Thank you. Hi, Missy. I didn't see you come in, honey. How are you? My mom wanted solar, but the regulations where she is makes it so you have to rely on big energy. Yeah, and that's basically what they're doing everywhere. So, all right. So, anywho, hola, mi amiga, Miss Emma. Okay, so from there, I don't really know where to go with that. It's been a while. I'm really rusty on my Spanish and my French, but and my Russian. I'm very rusty on my Russian. So I actually cut my electricity bill down by a third using off-grid solar to run certain things. Oh, cool. Yeah, and I think it does work really well for certain things. I just don't know that it's I don't know how cost effective it is for running an entire homestead that requires a ton of electricity. I would like to put in a greenhouse and run that off of solar, obviously, and be able to power it, using solar panels, etc. But that would be a good thing because I want to run my greenhouse year round is what I'm wanting. So yeah. I feel very old. I just got an email confirmation for my high school 50-year reunion in November. Aw, Deb. It's okay. No, age is a number, right? I keep having to tell myself that because I seriously feel like I am going through a midlife crisis. So if I didn't, running those grow lights would not be worth it. Yes. Yes. Um, that's the thing. I want to be able to run mine year round, and I really truly want a greenhouse, a year round greenhouse. So, um, I don't want to add to my electric and water bill here as it is. So, um, I think that going solar with that or even wind would be okay. So, my Spanish is getting rusty too. The girls want to speak it more so they can learn and I don't forget it. Yes, absolutely. You should. You absolutely should. You have those roots. You should. Um, so, oh, thanks, Missy. I appreciate that. And yes, you are getting much better with your Spanish. That's fabulous. I'm so proud of you for picking that up and just really like you're really getting into that, Missy. And I mean, Duolingo is a fantastic free app. It really truly is. We were using, well, Tony was using it for German as a big refresher. And I was using it on, I can't remember. Oh, I was trying to learn German, but I was also using it to refresh my memory with French. So speaking Spanish, well, if I was in Mexico, I wouldn't starve, but that's about it. Yeah, I think being multilingual is a really fantastic skill that most everyone should possess. Because here's the thing: the United States is a melting pot. It really truly is. And while I think that we should absolutely, um, English is our primary language. It is the official language of the United States, as far as I know. Um, we still, because we are a country founded upon immigration and immigrants in general, I don't think it's ever a bad idea to broaden your horizons and to actually, you know multiple languages. I mean, a lot of Europeans know several languages because it's all, I mean, it's just a melting pot of countries with various languages. So I don't think it's ever detrimental to anyone to learn, um, multiple languages. I really just think that it's a fantastic skill to have. I don't know, just my 2 cents. Now to get my husband speaking English. Yes, so I thought you guys were working on that. I think as you were doing Spanish, he was working on English. The U.S. is the only country that doesn't require a second language in school. It's so crazy. I know in Iowa we do. You have to pick French or Spanish. Some are able to offer German. Some can offer Russian. Um, so in Iowa, at least in middle school or in high school, you have to have 2 years of a foreign language, and depending on what that language is that they can provide. So, um, the most common is French and Spanish. And the thing is that French and Spanish and Italian even they're all pretty darn close. Um, there are not too many huge differences in even in vowel sounds and hard consonants. So now, um, when I took Russian, that is harder to learn. It is much harder to learn because there are such hard consonants, and there are complicated vowel consonant combinations. So it's and like with English, with Russian, I know so the way that you pronounce a particular word, where the inflection is in that word, is gives it a different meaning. So there's babushka, babushka. You know, it can mean handkerchief or grandmother, depending on where you put the inflection. So it's crazy. It can also mean baby if you do um, a, yet another inflection of that word. It is absolutely crazy. So Spanish in high school and French in college, yes. I would agree with you there, Victoria, honestly. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. To make it feasible in your area, it would cost you $2,400 on used panels, $3,600 on controller inverters, and figure $500 for cables, connectors, and $9,000 on batteries. So $15,500 if you did it yourself. Yeah. See, I just don't think I could do that. I mean, that's a large sum of money to me. I mean, $500 is a large sum of money to me. So until I can get to a place financially where you know, I don't have debt, and which, you know, we are working on, but that's hard to get rid of when you are limited in income to begin with. So, but things are looking up. We're doing good. So, if you were in France, you might starve. Jess, I love you. It's not going so well for him. I'm sorry, Missy. Took Spanish in high school and French in college. I can figure out some signs in Spanish, but have no clue how to speak in Spanish. I barely speak English some days. Yeah, you know, I have that too. In Kentucky, they have to choose 2 years of a foreign language. Yep. They don't require it in Missouri because, where'd you go? Because it's hard for rural schools to find teachers to teach languages. Yes, that I could see that. I absolutely could see that, Emma. In other countries, it's not just 2-year requirement. South Korea, for example, requires kids to pass an English exam to graduate. Yes, and I don't see why that shouldn't be done in other things, you know, in other countries. Like, I don't understand why they shouldn't require that in the US. Pick a language, it doesn't matter which one, but you should be able to pass, you know, an exam and know the language, at least have a fairly firm grasp on it. You're not going to be, you know, unless you're a native to the country, you're probably not going to know, but you're not going to speak it fluently as you should. But it's kind of funny because I had a total of 6 years of French. I started French in middle school in 7th grade. And by the time I was done, I was pretty fluent. I but I haven't used it in so many years that it's I can comprehend better, but I can't, for whatever reason, I can't have like a friendly banter back and forth with somebody who speaks French, because I can understand what they're telling me for the most part. I can get the gist of what they're doing, what they're saying, but for some reason I can't connect the language anymore. Yeah, so but I was not a native to France, and obviously, and my French teacher, who went to, you know, she lived in France for several years. She told me, she said, I don't understand how you can have perfect dialect. you have a you know you have a specific dialect to your and sound to your speaking, to your French. And she's like, so if you were to go there, you would blend right in if you were fluent. And I'm like, wow, that's cool. Yes, Carlson was a nutty lady. I didn't have Mrs. Carlson, but she was funny anyway. Do you know that? Okay. Da-da-da. So what you're saying is either way, I would get my face slapped. Yes, most likely. All my friends are deaf, so I had to learn ASL. I took ASL in college. I did I did 2 semesters, a full year of it. And I was not very great at it. So, but I did learn enough that I could get by with very basic signing. So, I enjoyed learning ASL, but my school didn't offer a whole year of it, just a unit in a multi-language class. That's a bummer. It's a class on YouTube. College, he is awesome. Yes. A lot of people, they are starting to come out with that stuff. You can learn any language almost, even on YouTube, and that includes ASL. So, and I absolutely recommend that you do ASL because actual ASL and not just learning like bits and pieces of a certain sign language, of sign language. There is a difference. There is ASL, which is American Sign Language, and then you have English, like European Sign Language. I can't remember what it's called. It might be called that. I don't remember. But anyway, there's different sign language for varying countries. So took my 2 years of Spanish for Spanish speakers. Spanish was the first language, like me, for lots of kids in my school, but we didn't know how to read or write it. Yeah. I can read it and comprehend it. If you told me, like, if I was trying to dictate, something that you were saying, I could, if you were saying it in Spanish, I could absolutely write it out. And for whatever reason, I cannot. Like I would spell it correctly the whole 9 yards, but I'm just not fantastic at speaking it for whatever reason, especially not now. So if I had to learn Russian either way, I would get my face slapped. Yes, that too. It's been so long since I took French and Spanish. I can barely read it, let alone speak it. Yeah. My daughter might be learning how to sign from that YouTube class. She's also learning Korean and Spanish. Motivated kiddo. Yes. Yes, she is. You got some smart kids. You really do, Emma. Your kids are just super smart. My kids did all three of them did French in school. So I do miss the languages. I really do, and I do miss doing ASL, but just never really. I don't have anywhere to use it now. So had a friend in high school that took Russian, and she ended up working for a 3-letter agency. Yes, see, that was one of my goals. Even though my girls don't speak Spanish, they can read it without an American accent. Yep, I can too. So it's funny. Oh, and it drives me crazy, like when people Vincent, you absolutely should learn it. Pick it up, learn it. It's really great. I encourage everyone to learn a second language if you can. It doesn't matter what language it is. Like, I don't even care if it was, Arabic. Like, it doesn't matter. Just learn a second language is so cool. It is just so cool, and it will enrich your life. It really will. So it drives me crazy when Americans, they can't say foreign words very well, and so they will say jalapeno instead of jalapeno. No, it's jalapeno, not jalapeno. Oh my gosh. I don't know why it drives me crazy, but it does. Yes, Duolingo is, and it's a free app. It's a free app. Yes, Scandinavian would be great. You can swear in Arabic. Listen to me, all American. America. um, that's so the app. That's Oh yeah, Chipotle. Yes, and Chipotle. No, it's Chipotle. It drives me crazy too, Bugs. It really does. Um, yeah, definitely check the app out. You'll like it. Um, it's very very rudimentary. It really is. So, uh, I think that because I am so, uh, and I'm probably going to regret this for saying this, but I am a grammar and punctuation Nazi. um, so yeah, um, it drives me crazy that people will like just take the time to figure out how to actually pronounce the word. It's not Italian, it's Italian. You don't say, you don't call the country Italy, it's Italy. It's Italian, not Italian. It's not a long I. um, let's see what else. Yeah, I do a lot of the and that's a big pet peeve of mine, and I don't know why. Or like, people use like all of the time. Let's see what else. Yeah, punctuation is a big area for me as well. How people do not understand the difference between your and your, and it doesn't make sense because these things would have been pounded into your head in school. I don't understand why you cannot. I do not say Italian all the time. I don't say it like that. I don't say it Italian. It's Italian. I don't know where you're getting that, Bugs. So I agree, Emma. If they really understood the vowels, yeah, I agree. My sister-in-law is from Brazil, and she will text me Terralyn. Bird on the loose. Oh crap. So she has some birds that have hatched. Favorite gardening mispronunciations are jalapeno and tomatillo. Yep. I have to say something every time I hear someone say tortilla. They just need to learn to speak America. Your and your drive me nuts too. Yes. Fanta, not Fanta. Yeah, I don't really know. That's I think if you speak with a British accent. Um, I don't really know. So the app, the the social media app, Parlor. No, Obviously, you don't know what parlay means. Parlay means to speak. That's what that word is. It's not parlor. It's parlay. It's French. Been there. I hope you catch it quickly. Yes. Yes. Deb had some babies hatch today, didn't you? She had some quail hatch. So that's awesome. She's been waiting for them. Whatever, bro. Yeah, I think the cat is pretty much over the birds by now, Terry. They're setting off fireworks. Is that legal in Ohio? Do you wanna? Do you wanna? Fanta. Fanta. Oh geez, you had to mention jalapeno. Now I'm hungry. Oh, not me. Oh, my stomach is just It has settled down a little bit, so which is good, but it doesn't feel good. I've been super nauseous since about, I don't know, 2 o'clock this afternoon. I do the phonics. Hooked on phonics worked for me. So far, just 2. Oh, so somebody's gonna get trouble. Ours, we have city ordinance for 4th of July, New Year's Eve, and basically major holidays. So New Year's, I think I did Christmas. What else? Because the state of Iowa is, you can do them certain times of the year, and I think that's what we followed. And but fireworks are not a big thing, like around the 4th of July they're super big, but for the most part people don't really set them off. So ooh, jalapenos on the pizza. Why am I ishy? I'm not sure. I seriously don't understand why. I don't know why. I just have been. It has been super windy today, and we do have a pressure front that just keeps shifting, and it's wreaking havoc on my head. And I don't feel good. Like I do this in the spring too. It could very well be because of the allergies right now, the pollen. My allergies are acting up worse than they have in years. I don't like every year. The older I get, the worse my allergies get. And right now we have high pollen count, and the wind is blowing like crazy. It's literally blowing out of the northwest, and it's a sustained wind of about 20 mile an hour, and it's just blowing. Right now is elm, maple, and I want to say linwood, but I don't think that's right. I can't remember. I'll have to look on my weather app, but it's crazy because the pollen count is just uber high today, and it has been. So I don't feel good. Either the pressure front or someone's doing some baking. Can set off fireworks anytime here. Only exception is when there's a red flag warning, but people rarely shoot them off. See, that's the thing. This is what people don't understand is if you quit trying to regulate absolutely everything, people will eventually, they're going to go out, they're going to be hellions with it, and they're going to raise Cain and whatnot, but they're honestly, it'll die out. People just like, whatever, and they'll move on with life. I just don't understand. I made bacon, chicken, Alfredo calzones for lunch. Ooh, nice. Making me hungry. I need sustenance. Are you still? Yeah, you're still at work, aren't you, Bugs? 4th of July is a week-long affair here. Not sure if it's all legal or not. Jalapenos with pineapples on pizza. It's good. I'll bet it is. I'll bet it is because I'm assuming that the sweet would balance out the spice. So that should be a question, not a statement. Dry air. Yes, it's extremely dry. Extremely dry. Just had several days of high tree pollen. I can imagine living where you're at. Yes, I can imagine. The Pacific Northwest, anywhere there would be a forest, essentially, but I can imagine. You don't do pineapple, Emma? Oh, I love pineapple on my pizza. Did you like my stoner voice? I do. I love Canadian bacon and pineapple Hawaiian pizza, which is not actually true Hawaiian pizza, but it is. I do like, and I don't know why they call it Canadian bacon either, because it's not technically bacon. So it's just little slices of ham. There has been a ton of pollen this season so far. Went spelunking through my fridge and cupboard and made a charcuterie plate. Yes, you did. Charcuterie. A snack plate. Today, tomorrow, and Wednesday are going to be high tree pollen. Means I'm going to be miserable. Yeah, see, and I think that's why I've been so miserable. The sinuses have been suffering all day. The trees need to stop doing the sticky icky because I have a sinus infection. I know. Saturday? Yeah, it was Saturday. Victoria and I went shoe shopping for her. She needed some new tennis shoes for work, and she's like, Mom, my sinuses are just like, they're crappy. And she's been taking the Flonase as directed, and she's been taking an allergy med daily, like a Zyrtec. And she had to blow her nose, and she couldn't get this to move right there. And she finally did, and she's like, it's just disgusting. She's like, is it supposed to look like that? And I'm like, yeah, probably it will because of the Flonase and stuff. But yeah, she was pretty miserable until she got that out. But not my plates. Most times they can feed a family of 4. Maybe bacon is an abomination. If you're gonna call it bacon, it needs to be crispy. Well, I suppose you could probably fry it up like you would Spam. That gelatinous crap. That is an abomination. I'm sorry. The maple trees are all done and the buds are all fallen off, so I'm good. They haven't here. Just in my yard alone, my silver maple are just, they're budding all over the place. They're disgusting. Make a plate like that for a midnight snack. I don't know how everybody can eat all that. Like I couldn't. Deb was showing me, she had that picture up on Facebook, and then she sent it to me, and I'm like, just looking at it going, like, it all looks fantastic, but there's no way I could eat all of that. Like, that's crazy. I like the idea of it. Of being able to eat all of that, but I couldn't. I mean, I physically couldn't because my stomach just, it wouldn't handle it. So my snot was like Vaseline. Was no, but it had been sitting up there and just kind of, stewing. I can't eat past 8 p.m. or I'll have heartburn all night. Yeah, that's a big problem for me too. Don't really like Canadian bacon and pineapple. Oh, usually throw pineapple on a supreme pizza and jalapenos. Sun-dried tomatoes and red pepper all over. Nice. Small snack plate. Not a big one to feed a whole family. It took you a full 2 hours. You refused to give up. That's awesome, Deb. That is just too funny. Well, I'm hoping that I can get I was going to try and get a whole bunch of or get some more shirts and stuff done, but they didn't come in today, and I'm not going to be able to tomorrow, and I was going to mail some stuff out tomorrow, so now I have to wait till Wednesday because we're moving Kennedy tomorrow. So I just happened to think, Deb, I need to get your hats made. So you add real bacon. Yeah, I like bacon, but it's not my favorite thing in the world. It really truly is not. And I know that is crazy to hear. It's almost ludicrous for some people, but I don't. I like bacon, but I can't eat a ton of it. I also really like sausage. I can't eat it. It will give me heartburn. So, hey JV, how are you? So I actually it popped up the reminder for your live yesterday that you were going turkey hunting, and I can't remember, I ended up having to do something and I couldn't watch the live. Oh, you're not here? Okay. Try some apple cider vinegar with honey at night for your heartburn. I have not had luck with that. I really haven't. I have tried it. One of my favorite pizzas is from a local place. They call it Panda's Pepper. Has pepper jack cheese, pepperoni, green peppers, jalapenos, and banana peppers. I would be okay without the pepperoni and the pepper jack cheese. I'm not a fan of pepper jack. I don't know why. Can't eat pork, gives me migraines. Yes, yes. So I noticed I love Chinese food. Okay, I absolutely love chicken lo mein. That is one of my favorite Chinese foods ever. And I noticed that every time I eat Chinese, any Chinese, I would assume because of the MSG, the monosodium gluconate, because of the MSG, I'm noticing, but I'm also having this problem with other foods now as well. But anything with a high salt content, especially, will get my heart just absolutely racing, and I don't feel good, and I'll get a headache. And yeah, I don't feel good after eating Chinese, and I don't feel good after eating anything spicy or anything with a lot of salt. I'm not sure why. I don't know what's going on. Deb and I were thinking that maybe I need to have my potassium levels checked because my heart literally feels like it's not beating any faster. So I'm not tachycardic, but it's beating very hard. So it's like it just wants to jump out of my chest. And that is not a good feeling. I am also having a lot more issues with palpitations, and it's not something that they've ever been able to catch. And I have the palpitations frequently enough and long enough and hard enough that I actually it'll make me cough to try to catch my breath. It can and does take my breath away. And they can't find anything. There's nothing wrong with me. Yeah. I don't like bacon either. Oh, okay. I don't hate bacon. I like bacon. I just don't like it a ton. A few pieces and I'm good. It's only about 6 to 10 3-pound packages of bacon in my freezer at any given time. Oh, okay. No hurry, not birthday gifts. They are, I don't give a damn about you gifts. Okay, awesome. Yeah, apple cider vinegar also gives me heartburn. Yep. Don't worry, I got skunked. Wasn't much to see except me laughing the whole time. Okay, well, I would have enjoyed that probably. You giggling the whole time. 2 cups of water, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 2 slices of ginger root, and sweeten with raw honey and boil to make tea. No, I have not tried that. I do drink ginger root tea with honey. I like that. But I've never tried it with apple cider vinegar, so I might have to try that. Add some apple cider vinegar to it. Broccoli's good. What are you talking about? I like broccoli. Beef, poultry, and fish. I have to eat organic eggs. We can't even eat organic eggs. We have to. The only eggs that do not bother any of us in this family are my chicken's eggs. Not even kidding you. And I think that is because my chickens are fed an organic, non-GMO feed, layer feed. So upset stomachs, heartburn, and hangovers. Yes, yeah, ginger is. I've used ginger for a lot of years. Ginger and honey. I don't do fish. I don't like fish. I know. I'll probably get flogged for that. I don't like fish. I don't do sea bug. Nope. Don't do it. I don't do mud bug. Don't do sea bug. Don't do fish. I very rarely even eat canned tuna. Once in a very great while, I will eat canned tuna. Packed in water, not oil, because that's disgusting. No bacon, no fish. Don't think we can be friends anymore. It's because river fish literally taste like shit. I don't like it. Fish should not taste like the water that they come, like just muddy, nasty, gross water. And that's why I don't like it. I can't handle the taste. And we have tried, I don't mind cod once in a while. But again, it's once in a while. I'm just not a huge fish eater. I do not do lobster. I do not do crab. I don't like crawfish or crawdads or any kind of mud bug. Those things are disgusting. Don't do shrimp. I mean, all of these things are they're bottom feeders, So I won't eat them. They're gross. They don't taste good. I know. So like I said, I'm probably gonna get flogged for all of that. But I don't do any kind of seafood or just water food in general. It's funny because like I do like crab rangoon from Chinese, but here's the thing. There's not really any crab in it. So I'm just basically eating breaded and fried cream cheese. I know you girls love shrimp. I don't know. My daughters love shrimp. Allergic to barley, and I think that most commercial chickens are fed spent grain. Yes, agreed. Prawns, nope. Soak your catfish in almond milk overnight. Chicken, same. It will make the meat sweet. I might try that, but I don't like. I'm fired. Thank you. Yay. Now, I'd like to go fishing. I just won't eat it. I'm going to have to be hungry to eat catfish, especially. Catfish is gross. It's bottom feeding crap. Yes, it does. It tastes like dirty lake water. Yes. I love crab. It's the only thing I miss about Maryland. No. Yeah, you guys can all you can have all that stuff. Exactly. Crab rangoon is imitation crab if they even have crab in it. Yep. Agreed. Agreed. Oh, see, that would be nice, drops, but yeah. If you use if you make it yourself and you put that stuff in there, yeah, I understand. But catfish is the only fish I've ever had that makes me sick. Literally, I got sick both times I had it from 2 different places. Yeah. Nope. Catfish in buttermilk or almond milk soak. Nope. I mean, I'm okay. I'm willing to try. I'm willing to try fish. I just and various fish, but I truly don't care for the taste. Um, I just don't. I love you back, Davy. I mean, I'll still go hunting and fishing with you. Like I'd love to do that, but you'll get all the fish. You can have them. I'll give you my share. Victoria. Oh, have you found also drops? Have you found any land in Missouri that you said you were looking down in the Ozarks area? Have you found some? One of my favorite things to eat is coq camarón, but I can never make it because my family doesn't eat shrimp. Yep. Yep. The getting sick from catfish can be because it's a very oily fish. That's why it gets soaked in buttermilk. True. That could be. Not anything you want yet? Oh, darn it. He's out in the Pacific Northwest, Victoria, so have a good drive. And if you are if you're driving that way and you're paying, Mom will go with you and we'll go visit him. And he's wanting to get out of that area, so I would love to be able to go. I would love to be able to go and see everybody, different places. It is one thing I want to do to make sure that I get done before I die or cannot do it any longer. Is I would love to be able to travel. I just want to be able to see things. Yeah. Now you need to buy land to run. Okay. Yes, I know. We keep telling, go ahead. Needs to move out there. But I will tell you it's because Missouri is super lax in their laws, their homesteading laws. So that's a big thing. However, it sounds like depending on where you're at, the county that you're in, and just the area that you're in, depends like what you can build and how long you can live like in a fifth wheel until you get something built. Like you can only do it for so many months, and then you have to have a permanent structure built on even just a bare piece of land. I think. Oh, what channel is that? I can't think of his name. I feel bad. He's hilarious. He actually came from Pennsylvania. He moved from Pennsylvania to Missouri, bought land in Missouri, and he only had a few months before he had to have a permanent structure up. So you can't even live in, you can't live like in a converted bus. You can't live in an RV. You can't live in a fifth wheel. You can't live in any of that stuff. You actually, like for very long, you have to have a permanent structure put, or at least semi-permanent. I say that kind of sucks, but I say we were flying, but I've learned that plane tickets are stupidly expensive this year. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yeah, you trapped your wife with your cooking. Yes, the Ozarks are the Ozarks. It's beautiful. It is beautiful country there, Vincent. It is absolutely gorgeous there. Um, but you can also move to northwestern Arkansas. Uh, the Ozarks extend down in there, um, and it's beautiful country down there too. So let's see here. Only highly regulated counties are where St. Louis, Casey, and Columbia are. Those are the liberal counties. Oh, okay. Yep. Yes, Adrian and Patty do live out your way. Yep. Adrian is Farmstead Smith, and Patty is the tinkerer's wife. Both on you here on YouTube. Homesteaders. So yes, Lake of the Ozarks is different from the Ozarks, but because I think Lake of the Ozarks is actually up higher in Missouri, isn't it? Ozarks, Southwest, South Central Missouri. Lake of the Ozarks is central. Yeah, see? Woo! Geography! Not familiar with them. Need to check them out. Yes, you should. And I will say that also Missouri land is cheap, is pretty cheap. And that's why a lot of people are choosing to move out there and homestead, because the land is cheaper. I wouldn't say it's super cheap, because it's not. I think it depends on where you go and what you buy, but it is cheaper than most places. So most states. It is one of the top 10 states to homestead in. So, well, hello, MNC. How are you guys? Demon, I don't need your sass. No. Just stacking cash and looking around. Don't want a mortgage unless it's very short term. It would only take a week to sell my place around here. In fact, developers been around marking land. Oh no. Yeah. Sell high. My mother-in-law lives at the Lake of the Ozarks, Osage Beach, only about an hour from us. Oh, nice. I have family near that area. We have cousins that live around the Ozarks, around Columbia and Canton, Missouri is one of them. There's some family there too. They're getting ready to start offering people money for their land here. Oh wow. Missouri is a very affordable state and one of the most free states. Yep. Well, good. I'm glad to hear that, Al. Not cheaper than $3,800 for 5 acres. No, it's not. However, yes, you are in the Ozarks. I know, Al. Oh, you do work in Columbia. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. A cousin and an aunt. Well, two cousins and an aunt live around that area. So, and Canton and all of those places. So, yeah, $3,800 for 5 acres is dirt cheap. Literally sand cheap. So that's crazy though. Looking around southern Missouri, it's beautiful down there. Yes, Missouri does have mosquitoes, but I think so does Arizona, darling. I'm pretty sure they do. Had 6 kids this last 2 weeks. 2 were bottle babies. Oh my gosh, I have to see them. I apologize. I haven't been on MeWe forever. I check in once in a while on MeWe, and I don't really do a whole lot, so I feel bad, but things are so crazy anymore. I'm rarely on social media. I'm on Instagram probably more so than anything, but that's hello, Nat. That is because I talk to Terry Lynn daily on Instagram. I have like 3 or 4 people that I talk to on Marco on a daily basis. And I talk to a few people, a handful of people on Facebook Messenger on an almost daily basis. So I don't really do a whole lot of social media anymore because I'm tired of the crap. So I feel bad because I haven't been on MeWe, and I haven't been on my Parlor account either for quite a while. So, but that's awesome. You have 2 bottle babies. That is so cool. I want to see them. I want to come snuggle. Just killer bees, rattlesnakes, and kissing bugs. Oh, okay. Nebraska is not a place to homestead. No. Stupid strict rules, bad weather, and super expensive, and they will tax you to your grave. True dat. True dat. I was not too far behind that. Lots of folks are leaving cities to move to Southwest Missouri. Going to get crowded with the influx. Yes, absolutely. Never saw a single one. So if they are there, they aren't bothering me. Billings, Montana is insane with mosquitoes. Yeah. Your more northern climates tend to have more, where there's a lot of water. That's where you're going to find your mosquitoes because that's where they breed. Those are their breeding grounds. Had a great uncle that lived there. Did not like the summers there. Yeah. Because it's humid. It's not, the Midwest is, I don't know. It's just, we have such extremes in weather, it seems like. Because we're part of the plains states, all the plains states, we have a really hard time with stuff with weather, because you get all that Canadian air and it just blows the crap out of everything because it's wide open. That's where all the glacial path went through and it just flattened out the middle of the of the United States. So been real busy with the goats and rabbits and fires around here. Yeah, I'll bet you have. So are you guys you and Emma, I guess, are in Missouri right now. So are you guys do you have a lot of red flag warnings or fire warnings? What? I guess it would be fire alerts, fire warnings. We are in a high risk. We are high risk for fire, and you have all of the farmers, even though it's blowing and it's dry, and you know better, they're still lighting their damn ditches on fire, which wouldn't be such a big thing, but the problem is that wind carries it, and you would think that they would know better by now. But they don't, apparently, or they just don't really care. Oh yeah, I can imagine that Billings, Montana probably does smell like the refinery. Without air conditioning, I could not live here. Yeah, see, we're the same way here, Deb, because we have that same humidity. We have the same weather. So yeah, Tony can't breathe in humidity. It's really hard on him. The humidity is really hard on him because of his asthma. I have a hard time with the humidity because of, I'm telling you, this one gnat is driving me crazy. Our house, we're in gnat season. And oh yeah, we just started ant season. I do have some taro ant, liquid ant baits sitting out, but every year about this time, it starts with the ants around my kitchen sink, and it's crazy. Mosquitoes will be starting here pretty quick, I'm sure. We'll have outside, we'll have the mosquitoes, the flies, the fleas, and that's because of the timber and the ticks. And so that'll be starting here probably in the next month at most. But yeah, I just in the house we have gnat season, fly season, and ant season in my house. And so I feel bad because I feel like God, there's just, but there's really not anything I can do about it because I have caged animals. I have sugar gliders, and while they do get their papers changed every day, they are fed fresh fruit, and they are also fed uh, canned chicken. They like canned chicken for their protein. So, and then they also get, I feed, my sugar gliders get blueberries, canned chicken, and pecans every day. And so, yeah, we end up with gnats like crazy. And then we have gnats because the soil, apparently, I did not get sterilized enough and didn't kill off the gnat sacs in them, the egg sacs in them. So, get a lot of bad weather from Oregon. I'm sure you do, yeah. Big black swamps, so the mosquitoes will carry you away, yeah. Texas, the mosquitoes are huge. Hi, Colin, how are you? Oh my gosh, I gotta get caught up here. Okay. Nat, you and I are gonna go rounds, man. Okay. Almost every other day a burn ban, yeah. Yes, Omaha is very humid because of the river. It's just the whole state is freaking humid, and it's because we grow corn, and we grow corn on such a mass scale. I can't remember what the actual amount is, but it's something like for every acre it produces so many gallons of water, humidity. So, let's see here. Eat lots of garlic so they leave you alone. Yeah. We don't see those warnings up our way, and we're having a wet spring. Yeah, see, and you're gonna end up having a whole bunch of mosquito problems here, and probably fleas and ticks and all kinds of stuff around your area, Emma. Yes, they do need to. They do need to burn them out. I'm not saying that they don't. The farmers do need to burn their ditches. They do need to burn their CRP land. That has to be controlled as well. But the problem is that they burn them at the wrong times, and they wait until it's, it's like they have this thing. They just want to go ahead and burn it while it's, windy out, or when it's so insanely dry that it'll catch everything else around it on fire too. I can't tell you how many field fires I have been on. Not obviously this year, but because I'm not on the department anymore, but when I was on the department, so many damn field fires because they don't use any common sense. You can see that. I know you can see that now. Let's see here. They don't like your blood. Red flags warnings occasionally. Billings doesn't actually, not unless you're right by the refinery. We need some Wiccans around here. Yeah, well, we need some pagans everywhere. So there you go, Al. I agree with you, dude. I love the weather in my little corner of Ohio, but the land isn't that cheap. No, it is not. It is not, Jess. I have been, yeah, I've looked. It's stink bug season there. So you're not too terribly far from me, Colin. Yay. Yeah, I heard, Al, that the ticks are already bad down in your area. Like, so the channel that I was talking about earlier, that he moved there to Homestead. He's actually like he's killing ticks on his new tile floor, and it's frankly it's pissing him off. So let's see here. Yeah, where are you going, Druid? Oh, so you're moving to Carlisle? Okay, yeah, so see, you still won't be that far from me. You're not too terribly far. There's another couple that comes in. I don't know. Are you still here, Ken and Barb? They live up near Fort Dodge, so they're about 45 minutes from me. So Carlisle is about, I guess you're probably about an hour and a half from me, maybe at most. I'm just an eclectic pagan witch. I'm not. I do know that I did actually. I draw from Druidism, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm not full blown Druid. Vincent Goat. Mosquitoes love me, but we don't have many fleas here. I haven't seen any ticks yet. Oh, that's good for you, Emma. Awesome. Avon Lake. Okay. Growing mint around the house outside helps with spiders. Yes. Only half goat, but also okay. Just a guardian druid myself. No ticks in the desert. No, you got stupid shit like scorpions and snakes and things that'll kill you. Catnip does help with the bugs. Yep. Also, lemongrass helps. Fantastic. Right, drops. Yeah. Got a goat on your back. Yeah, so if mint plants help with spiders, Mom, you need to cover the house with. I know. I've been trying to grow mint. It is terrible. And my marigolds, they won't. I don't have much luck with growing the marigolds or the mint. However, I was actually out in my garden, out by my raspberry bushes. I have a kiddie pool, just a kiddie pool that I turned into an herb bed, and I have mint planted in there. So I have mojito mint, and I also have chocolate mint, and I had planted peppermint in there as well. But what is coming back is the mojito mint, and I think it looks like the chocolate mint is actually coming back. So if I can get those to produce really well this year, I will separate and transplant, and I will also collect seed. So hopefully I can get it around the yard. And we have cat mint all over the yard, all around the yard, I should say. But yeah, it doesn't seem to. We have a real, and I think it's because we have pine trees, and we have all kinds of silver maple, and just a small timber. But yeah, it's getting to be flea and tick season already. And we're dry right now, so it sucks. I used to use hedge balls, but they don't really work that well for me. Oh, hi, Tim. Hi, Kathleen. How are you doing, honey? Baby chicks in my master bathroom are sleeping so they can keep me awake all night between 2 to 5. That's awesome. So Kathleen, how are you and the girls doing? I hope things are being kind of calm. So I discovered on well, hi Prior Homestead, how are you? And hi Rustic Traditions. I'm sure you are, honey. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Kathleen. I'm so sorry. Kathleen lost her husband suddenly, and and they have two young girls. Um, at least at home. Your oldest is out, right? Like I, don't you have three girls, right, in total? And isn't your oldest one moved out? I guess I don't. I'm so sorry. I don't remember everybody's stuff, but Kathleen is actually my mom's neighbor, and so I wish I could give you a big hug, girlie. I'm so sorry. I just I want to hug you and the girls. I feel so bad for you. So um, if you don't mind sharing what exactly happened, feel free. If you need to let it out, feel free. We're here. So um, yeah, it took me by surprise. I happened to see the post on Facebook, and I didn't it didn't click with me, and I didn't get I also didn't get the notification right away that she had posted anything, and I didn't click when I read her post that she was already missing him, and I thought, what is going on? And so I had to look into it further, and so I feel I feel terrible that I wasn't there right away. But yes, she has. I have extended. Please, if you need to talk, I'm here. Um, you have me on Messenger, and if you need my number, I will send you my number in Messenger. You can call me as well. So I know that the girls are having a really hard time. So um, peppermint keeps spiders, mosquitoes, and ants away. To some degree. Rosemary for fleas and ticks. I if I could get rosemary to actually produce properly, that would be fantastic. But it likes the because I have so many pines, so many trees on my property in general that it's really hard to plant any sun loving stuff. So, all right. Good night, Emma. Thank you, girlfriend. Love you. Yes, I do. I try to plant lavender. I try to plant rosemary. I try to plant lemongrass. Like stuff just doesn't want to grow. If I could have guinea fowl, I would, but they are super loud, and I still technically live in city limits, so I can't have guinea. I can't have guinea fowl. I wish I could because I think they're cool. I really do like them. And I actually had to resist the urge. I almost walked out of Baumgar's um, with two runner ducks, like that close. And Tony just kept having to remind me, you don't have anywhere to put them. You don't have a new coop built. You don't have anywhere to put them. And I'm like, damn it. So I'm like, I know. So I made him, that was, I think, Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday. So I made him take me to get ice cream to console me because um, I couldn't have any more chickens or have those ducks. So was researching lavender and found out there's over 300. Yeah, there's a ton of varieties of lavender, but the two big ones are the Munstead and the English, and the Highcott or Highcoat, I guess, or Hickett. I'm not sure which inflection it is, so I don't know. Um, Okay, good night, Missy. Love you, girl. Be well. Yeah, I do try to plant interplant marigolds in the garden. They especially around the tomatoes. A couple of sacks of pellets and a bag of sunflowers at the feed store, and I heard the chickens in the back room. You got chickens took by. That's awesome. Yes, English lavender is beautiful. The Munstead strain is, oh, it smells so good. So good. There's a okay. Well, hello, Rumham. You saw a kid get caught trying to steal from the dollar store today to call his grandma up to the store, and it didn't end well for his butt. Okay. Well, I would hope not. There's no need to steal. So, anywho, I've actually been on here for a while, and I'm still ootsy in the stomach. So, I think I am going to end for the evening, and I hope everybody has a very productive week. I have so much to do and no time to do it because I have no energy either. So, good night to you, Al and Trisha, and many blessings to you, my friends. You're tired, it's nap time. Okay. Yeah, I just feel, I don't know, my stomach just is craptastic today. I don't know what the deal is. So, yeah. So actually, so Margot, your shirts will go out Wednesday morning or Wednesday late morning. We have to move our oldest daughter tomorrow. We're moving her into her new place. So I will get your shirts sent out Wednesday. So God bless or whatever. Yep, we just do the God's bless. Many blessings is what I usually say. So that's typically all encompassing, right? I wish you many blessings. So tunic and sash commission, awesome. Yes. All right. Okie dokie. I will try your concoction. Yes, be well. Yes. Okay. All right. Yes, I will, Kathleen. I will get in touch with you, and I will set. I will share. I will share your GoFundMe link as well. So, okay. Alrighty then, everybody. I wish you all many, many blessings, and I hope you have a wonderful, productive, and peaceful week. And I will see you next week. I will try to get some more content out. It seemed like everybody they liked the T-shirt video I did, so we'll see what we can do for this week. I'm hoping to get back into doing more content. So, all right, night buggy, I love you. And so I will also remind you, if you are on Instagram, you need to go follow. Go check out Instagram and my account. We are doing a giveaway. Terry Lynn from Organic Raw Roots and Holly from the Red Shed, both homesteaders, both YouTubers. We came together. We're doing a giveaway, and I'm giving away one of my shirts and a mask that I made. And it is my Live from the Earth, Play in the Dirt shirt. And then Terry Lynn is giving away a snack box, chicken snack box, treat box, and Holly is giving away a $25 Amazon gift card. So go to Instagram, like the posts, follow all 3 of the accounts, start tagging, and on the 17th we will close it. We'll end the giveaway, and we will count up whoever has the most entries is going to win. So you do have to be 18. You do have to live in the U.S. We can't ship internationally. I mean, we can, but it'd be really expensive. So, anywho, all right. So, live from the earth and play in the dirt. And until next time, I wish you all many blessings. Good night.